Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
Because it's not even, like, I don't want to sound like I'm disrespecting him.
You think they're still going to try to push that even after tonight?
They're still, friggin' they asked the question in the ring. That's insanity. It's insanity.
What would happen if he put it right in the ring with Wilder? I mean,
he'd get carried away like Bermain Stavern did. I mean, he'd be sitting on a stool like Bermain Stavern was.
How much force was on those shots that he was throwing tonight? I mean, that was scary.
He's a physical anomaly. He's reach is like no other heavyweight.
Half across the ring.
His jab is like no other heavyweight, and he's the hardest punching heavyweight on the planet. He is the scariest heavyweight on the planet. He is. What? I mean, by the way, it's no accident Povetkin was cheating for the fight. It's no accident that 3 fights of his have been canceled because the other guys had VADA tests that were messed up. Why you think that people have VADA tests that are messed up? Because they think they're going to beat Deontay Wilder? No, that's not why.
Who invited Luis Ortiz to the fight? Why is he?
I don't know, but he's entitled to come to a fight. I mean, if he wants to come to a fight, he's entitled to come to a fight.
If Wilder doesn't get Joshua, what is the next step? I mean, it doesn't. I
don't know. It doesn't.
Eddie Hearn wants to make that fight.
I don't know, but he's the heavyweight champion of the world, and you know what? We'll continue to fight fights that makes sense. And you know what? Exciting performances like tonight, going in there and looking like King Kong. That don't hurt you, man. That only helps you. You know, like I've been hearing the bullshit. Oh, Wilder's got to increase his profile. Well, you know what? For a substitute opponent, there were 11,000 people.
Great crowd, great crowd.
And a live crowd at the Barclays Center supporting Deontay Wilder, and he couldn't have looked any better than he did. You know? I mean, like, and by the way, I think I have nothing but respect for Anthony Joshua. I don't disrespect Anthony Joshua, but do I think my guy beats him? Yes. Deontay Wilder will unify the belts. Deontay Wilder will knock out Anthony Joshua. Not beat him, knock him out.
Now, other than Eddie Hearn trying to make Dylan White a mandatory, why else won't you just fight him? Just get him out the way.
Why? Get who out of the way? Who
wait. If he's going to just knock him out, just get him out of the way.
With all due respect, dude, no one in this country even knows who Dillian White is. Why is this, like, what is going on here?
You don't need to bend over for him.
You don't go to... We're going to go to England.
Doesn't make business sense.
Why not just get him out the first
round?
Get what out?
Why? For what reason?
Because then Eddie Hearn won't have anything else to say. I
don't give a fuck about what Eddie has to say. I mean, I don't really, with all due respect, we don't have to go to England to fight someone because Eddie Hearn says so. I mean, I know Eddie Hearn's got a lot of bread and he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth, but it doesn't mean that we got to, like, march to his marching orders.
No.
He doesn't control boxing and he doesn't set mandatories. You know, let Dillian White do something to deserve a shot at the heavyweight title. And what's his claim to fame? He lost to Anthony? What? He almost lost to Derek Chisora? He looked like a friggin' Sominex pill, like a sleeping pill against Robert Helenius? What's his claim? I mean, no disrespect, but what is this whole bullshit outcry? You just saw tonight what Deontay Wilder does to a regular heavyweight. Okay? Let's make the 2 best guys in the world.
Mauricio,
let's see who the man is.
Mauricio told me that he's still looking over Ortiz. He may get the green light, Suleiman. If you make that fight over here, the Barclays originally intended, does this sell out? And is that a huge fight? I mean, if everything is clear, everything's clear with him, or?
I'm not speaking. I know that there were issues with blood pressure. I don't know. I mean, he's got to get clear. They got to review everything. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But by the way, if he has that much of a pressure with blood pressure, like his people said, and he was in the hospital in intensive care because of it, maybe he needs to get checked out by a cardiologist too. I don't know. But I'm not sitting there down on the guy. Like I thought that was a dangerous fight and a real fight. But we didn't write the VADA letter. We didn't get ourselves, like, we didn't get him suspended. Like, we didn't test him and send ourselves a letter. The same way we didn't cause Povetkin to cheat 3 times in his career. We didn't do any of that stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that Ortiz is like, I can't say about Ortiz what I could look at and say about Povetkin because I don't know about the whole story is with that medication. That's got to be, figured out and determined. But right now, man, like tonight, just like enjoy the fact you have a great American heavyweight champion who's the hardest punching heavyweight on the planet, and right now people should start appreciating Deontay Wilder. The reason Deontay's been a victim of circumstance. He's been a victim of circumstance, a victim of injuries and failed opponents' failed drug tests. And tonight
he took it out on him.
You know, tonight he didn't want. No one wanted to fight Stavern. We tried to arrange a step aside. Stavern talked a lot of game, man. He talked a lot of game, and all I saw tonight was a guy get destroyed by a much better.
That's how you answer it. That's how you answer.
Well,
the
I mean, you know, Deontay did as well as Deontay possibly could have done tonight, and he did it being Deontay Wilder, going out there using an extraordinary jab. And by the way, AJ's a great fighter, but he don't jab like Deontay. No, I mean, he doesn't have that kind of jab.
You work in the pads with Mark Breland since you turned pro will help.
What?
Work in the pads with Mark Breland since you turned pro.
Well, look, and I mean, look, AJ's a work in progress too. It's people may want a couple more fights. If they came to the table and there was a great economic deal, Deontay Wilder wouldn't keep him waiting.
Right.
Is Dominic Brazil next?
What?
Is Brazil next?
I don't. I mean, dude, man, we just had a big win. I don't know what's next.
11K here tonight.
I mean, I'd like to see the 10,900 and something. What?
No, it's a mandatory.
Who? Brazil? Not in me. No, we just got a mandatory out of the way tonight.
You got a break.
So we got plenty of we don't have to fight a mandatory. We don't have to fight a mandatory anytime soon.
Do you think this performance makes it easier or harder to make the Joshua fight?
Ask Eddie Hearn. Ask Eddie Hearn.
I will, but what about you?
Dude, Eddie Hearn wasn't talking about Deontay before he looked. He wasn't talking about Deontay before he looked like that. All I've been hearing is Dillian White, Dillian White, Dillian White, Dillian White. I haven't heard him talk about Deontay. All I've heard him do is diminish Deontay. You know. And by the way, if Deontay hit AJ flush the way Klitschko hit AJ flush,
wow,
he would be asleep. And he certainly wouldn't have 2 minutes to do the chicken dance. He'd have about 14 seconds until a combination knocked him cold.
Ooh.